Hey, what's up, everybody? Professor Mikhail here with Coach Luke.
What's up?
And today we're going to be talking about another guard concept. It's really important. It's how to create the Kimura submission opportunity, which is an awesome shoulder lock submission, and how to use that shoulder lock to get on top, which is this is one of the most important things I like to share with my students, is that we're constantly want to be on top, right? Constantly. We start on the bottom so that we can get on top. It's important when you're training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu not to lose sight and perspective on what we're training for. And for competition, I love it. But also in a self-defense situation, you don't want to stay on bottom, right? So it's important to know how to utilize submissions from the guard, not just to submit your opponent, but how to use them to get on top and sweep and get to a positive position. But you know what? I can show you better than I can tell you, so let's get started.
I'm okay. I just had a little fight with a couple of Japanese ninjas.
Your technique is weak, but it could be strong.
So when performing a Kimura, it's important that you have to get your opponent's hands on the mat. If their hands are already on the mat, then two things. One, they haven't been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for very long, or you somehow got their hands off, right? One of my favorite ways to do it is called using prayer hands, right? I don't care what your religious preference is, if you have one, but we're gonna put our hands together for the sake of this conversation. Boom. And my hips are gonna come up, and I'm gonna pull. Using my legs, I'm gonna pull them in and bring them down to get their hands on the mat. All right, let's show that again, right? Boom. Now that I'm here, I have to cheat a little bit and take my fingers, boom, and kind of drag. So when he tries to pull his hand up, it's not enough to stop him from getting his hand up, but he will drag me around so I can easily come over the top and create my 2-on-1 scenario. So in my 2-on-1 scenario, I have two arms attacking his one. Notice that both palms are facing in the same direction, which is up, right? So here I am. Great job. I have locked his elbow in, and my elbow is largely on top of his shoulder. Now I want to really pivot hard and get perpendicular to his body, right? So as I do that, my hips come out on the same side, and my foot comes up towards his shoulder. Make sure that you keep this foot right here in his hip so he can't pass your guard. Boom, and that's how you get your tap. When turning your tap, cool trick, just make sure to rotate. And you can turn it on, even on flexible people, right? Again. All right, I feel like I'm in a loop. I'm just gonna keep, there you go. Done. All right. Let's talk about that again. Again in the situation, I'm gonna use my prayer hands. Pull him in. Little detail, bring my hand down to the elbow just to hang him up for a second. Even if he starts escaping, it buys you time to get out to the side and put something on top. There is my Kimura opportunity. Now I have to hit my hips out on the same side of the arm that I am attacking. Just use my hips, boom. Boom, and there is my Kimura. Excellent. Now sometimes the Kimura doesn't work as quickly as you want it to, so you want to really want to focus on getting on top as well. And there's another way to turn the Kimura on, which is to sit up and take advantage of the Kimura, right? And when you sit up and take advantage of the Kimura, I sit up and I bring my hips up and this knee hits the ground. Boom. And there I am in an up on top position, right? In the mount. Here I am again. Same concept, because I'm threatening this Kimura as I'm sitting my arm over, right? Once I'm here, he's concerned that I could attack this Kimura. So I'm gonna go for the Kimura, and when he pulls his arm back, boom. I send my hips up and bring him over to the side.
These ninjas are well-trained killing machines. Only death can stop him.
This is absolutely one of my favorite techniques. The Kimura, it works from a lot of different places, and we've not just covered the Kimura, but we've also covered another cool little option for how to use the Kimura to transition into a more positive place. I know you're gonna love it. I definitely do. Keep training, keep growing. Os.